Hey everybody, Craig here from Logikos Ministries. I want to give you the 2023 year-end report for all of our supporters, those that pray with us, stand with us, encourage us, financial donors and friends. There's been so many people that have encouraged us and been on our team over the last 3 years. And so I want to let you know what it is that we had in mind, what our goals were for 2023, what the outcomes were, and everything that God did. So I want to remind you that Logikos exists to help the world have a reasonable response to the reality of God. We get that out of Romans 12:1, that there's this response that should come when we realize that God is real, that it should change everything about our lives. And so the three primary ways that we're doing the ministry that God's called us to is in-person teaching and preaching, written content and curriculum, and digital missions. And so I just want to let you know what our goals were for 2023 and what happened. So in regards to in-person teaching and preaching, our goal was for me to have 25 in-person preaching, speaking engagements. And so by the end of the year, I was able to do 39 in-person preaching and teaching and speaking engagements. So praise God, that's a little bit higher than the goal was. And so I'm personally happy about that. You could see I'm in my studio right now. I'm actually a people person, and I like to be in person with people. And so God has me now in this season doing so many things here in studio that I'm so glad to be able to go travel to churches and to places and to preach and to teach. And of course, we're doing that here in our hometown and our local church as well, but also itinerantly traveling and speaking. So 39, I was happy with that. I think it was about 21 of those were explicitly preaching like to a congregation. And so this next year, our goal is 25 again, actual preaching engagements, and then maybe a few others beyond that. We're scheduling those right now. So we're praising God for what he did in person. I got to speak at some camps and some conferences, and I got to do some training with some other churches on social media and a lot of things. And I'm actually going to up how much I'm preaching at my local church this year. And then we're going to, of course, try and travel and preach as well in 2024. And we're booking those now. So thank you for all of your encouragement and your prayers towards that. In regards to written content and curriculum, I'd say we didn't necessarily fulfill our goal in this area. This is a tough one for me. So my goal in this area was to have our first book complete. I can report to you that we have about a fourth of that book complete. So a lot further behind than I was hoping to be. And I think that part of that, just to be honest, is my failure, and part of that was so many other things going on. So we're going to aim for a better outcome in that in 2024. And then lastly, in regards to digital missions, our goals were as follows. The goal is for me to post at least 800 pieces of content. The goal is to reach 50 million views or impressions. The goal was for us to build a database of 30,000 people, and our goal was to see 20,000 people make commitments to Jesus. So I can report to you that there were 888 pieces of content posted this last year, maybe even a little bit more than that, but at least 888 pieces of content posted. We surpassed our goal of 50 million views by hitting 57,857,049 views. 57 million, almost 58 million views in 2023 across all the platforms. We built a database of over 17,000 people, and I want to celebrate this with you. We saw 2,754 people make first-time commitments to Jesus, and 6,309 people make recommitments to Jesus, for a total of 9,067 commitments to Jesus in 2023. Those are all people that actually reported to us that they made a commitment, and we were able to send them next steps in their relationship and their journey with God. And so, man, we're just blown away at what God has done, and we're excited to see what happens in 2024. Like I said, our goal is to preach at least 25 times in person in 2024. My goal is to have our first book done in 2024. And we're still working out our digital goals because all the digital platforms are changing. We're still going to post short form videos. I'm thinking at least 2 a day, so probably somewhere around 600 to 700 short form videos on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. But we're also beginning to live stream on YouTube a little bit more. And we're launching a paid subscription online discipleship community here soon. We're We're calling it the OC. And so our goal is to have 1,000 people on that we're actually taking deeper into discipleship and next steps, actually working with people on their next steps in their journey with God. So that's our year-end report for 2023. Again, thank you so much for everybody that's supported us, whether through prayer, friendship, encouragement, and so many of you that have supported us financially. You may or may not know that we're full-time missionaries. The ministry exists off of people support. We've never once gone to all of the social platforms and asked people to donate. And so there's been a small group of people that have donated that have made all of this possible. And we're so thankful for you. If anybody would like to join our financial team, then please reach out to me and I'll let you know how you could join on that. But for those that have given, please know that all of these millions of people that have been reached and lives that have been changed in so many ways are thanks to you. And so our hearts are with you. We're so thankful for you. And may God bless all of you in 2024.